Top X Hebrews. Purity and becoming one. That's what we need, family. I hope all is well. Been a long day, Hebrews. Every day is a long day when you in captivity. I know y'all feel it too. The deeper and the longer the week goes, with every day, you get more sapped. You get more tired. You get overworked. The only thing missing is them beating you over your back. Now they got other ways of doing it. It's called gunplay, Hebrew. Rest in peace to Sonia Massey. Stop calling on these demons out here, y'all. You're going to get brutally, viciously, suddenly killed by the Most High. It's not a game. I'm going to try my best not to keep you Hebrews too long, because I'm tired as 10 men. I'm sure many of you are tired as 10 men as well. That's captivity, y'all. Physically draining, mentally draining. And the only way we could charge up is serving the Most High only. Doing our best to keep his laws. That's the only way you're going to get charged up out here. Without that, I see why everybody crashing out here. You ain't got no choice but to crash out. You don't want to serve the Most High only. We in them times, y'all. Hit the like button as you come through the door, Hebrew. Share this video with somebody. This video should be considered a audio only recording. I repeat, this video should be considered a audio only recording. Hebrews, grab your pen and your pad. Y'all know we always wait a few minutes though to see if any brews gonna come in. We're gonna get started at the 10-minute mark, Hebrew. Hit the like button on your way in the door. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, Hebrew. We all got a job to play. We all got a position to play. Some kind of way you got to be doing your job concerning this truth, Hebrew. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button too. King David. Good to see you, brother, as always. King David says Tav X and facts. They're about to see some super niggas soon. And I watch a live of an elder going in. If they don't bow and serve, they perish badly. Kids and all who refuse to serve us when the Most High come. All facts, brother. All facts, King David. I appreciate you, brother. All the comments that you make on the lives or the uploads, man. And all of you guys out there, whenever you comment on the live, comment on the uploads, family, you never know who your comment could be touching out there. Y'all got to remember, on all of our channels out there, it's not that many people on earth that follow the Most High and Him only. Everybody wants to follow a demigod. Half man, half God, half man, half amazing. Nobody, I mean hardly anybody, wants to serve the Most High only. And I'm talking about all over planet Earth. It's just a little bit of us, y'all. You never know who your comment may touch. Because whether you guys, I'm sure some of you guys have thought about it before, but some of you probably haven't. There are many people who watch all of our channels, you guys, but they never comment on any of our lives. They will never leave a comment on any of the uploads because some people just prefer to watch in silence. And because you just never know what kind of situation people are around, who they live with, where they live with, what the conditions of the neighborhood. Some people, depending on where they might be, they could be greatly shunned and greatly persecuted, even physically, if people knew that they only worship the Most High and Him alone. Because there's actually some wicked Negroes out here who will call us Yahweh only demons. They will say, if you only worship God, somehow that makes you a demon. How crazy is that? The whole world is drunk off the idolatry, y'all. So they hate our guts by default. But a lot of people, everybody that doesn't comment, it doesn't mean they hate us. Some of our people who really actually love us and love this truth, but because of their surroundings, they are unable to let it be known that they watch our channels. Because that would mean deep trouble for them, some way, somehow. King David says, also saying those who harm even the ones that don't know, that don't show it, gonna get their work and they can hide their feeling, but the Most High know they ain't 100% spiritually, so have to pay hard, even wicked Hebrews. Hey, King David, let them know, brother. Let them know. Y'all see how diabolical it is out here in these streets, y'all. And I'm talking about the streets of the world. All this crazy political garbage. Lynn says, hey, family, I hope all is well with everyone. What's good, Lynn? All is well. We have all, the Most High blessed us to see this day, to see this evening. So I would say it's all is well right now. We're coming together. We're talking about the Most High. We fear the Most High, and we're talking about Him often. You know what? I'm going to read that before I get off of here, too. What happens when people who fear the Most High talk together often about the Most High? We're going to read that before we get off of here, y'all. But right now, I'm just going to read to you guys. Y'all see the title, The Most High God, Yahweh, the Mighty One of Jacob. The Most High God sends deceiving spirits to lead the other nations astray. And we're going to prove it. We're going to read. We're going to open up the books and read. That's right. Hebrews, get your pens, get your pads. Or like I always tell you, you can watch this video as many times as you want. You can press rewind as many times as you want. Get your pens, get your pizzads. Hit the like button too, by the way, if you haven't already, Hebrew. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and scoot on up to that subscribe button. Scoot on up to that like button. Okay? Make sure that you comment and share these videos, because that's the only way your brothers and sisters are going to hear it. YouTube actually likes to hide channels like this and videos like this. Gentiles specialize in deceiving and hiding information. But we get ready to see why. We check out a few reasons why, y'all. Check this out. Brother Eli Barrow says, Shalom, all praises to the Most High, our only weapon, the only I am. That's right. Do you guys hear that? For all of you Christians out there, you Messianics, IUIC, WFI, House of Israel, all of these Hebrew Israelite camps out here, or should I say these cults, because they are leading the house of Israel off of a cliff, telling them to put their faith in some man who got beat up, spit on, and put to death. A human being born of a woman. And they are telling the whole world the same thing that the Catholics are telling them. Put your faith in this half man, half God deity. He's going to die for your sins. He's going to somehow save you from the anger and wrath of the Most High God, even though he couldn't even save himself. And he's never saved anybody's soul. Your soul is not JC's to save. You got your soul from the Most High, not no demigod. And I'm telling you guys, I'm really starting to get more angrier every single time I hear the name of any demigod, particularly JC, because they're trying to take JC and replace my God, your God, my king, your king. It's the Most High. But these devils, these other nations, they're pushing this vampire religion very hard. They want you to drink JC's blood and eat his body, making you a spiritual vampire and a spiritual cannibal. And some kind of way, we think that that's okay. What up, brother Eli Barrows? Good to see you, brother, as always. Hope all is well with all of you, ladies and gentlemen. King David says, the Lady Yahweh lives made a good video. When the Most High putting a stronghold on our enemies, don't help like the New Testament teach same way. We watch the evil Egyptian pay bad with no pity way they did us. That's right. Hey, brother, you are absolutely right. Sister Yahuwah Lives did a wonderful video. I saw that joint. That sister was on point. And it's only the Most High who can put the spirit on any of us to make these videos like that. Sister Yahuwah Lives was definitely knocking them down on that last video. no doubt. And y'all see, the Most High is circling the wagons with all of us, you guys. And this thing is going on worldwide, whether we know these Hebrews or not. We all over the world scattered, you guys. And we got certain places where we can meet up. YouTube is one of them. I guarantee you, the enemies of Israel, if they ever thought that the internet would be used to help gather the nation of Israel, they would have never came up with the internet. If they would have knew that the truth was going to explode all over the internet, I'm telling you guys, this internet has a lot to do with the worldwide explosion, y'all. Look, standing out on the corner, I don't care what town you in, standing out on the corner can only go so far. That internet will take you from a nigga standing on the corner reading out the scriptures. It will take you to another country within the same minute. You can go live and be somewhere in DC, New York, Florida, California, and you'll be going live worldwide in other countries. So the internet has a lot to do, family, with the rapid awakening for those of us who are going to actually pick this thing up. And the Most High is the one who decides who gets to pick it up. It's not because we so smart, not because we so gifted. The Most High chooses who's going to understand. And when he's ready for us to understand, if he's ready for us to understand, in his own way, in his own time, he will make the understanding appear. King David says facts. The evil agenda they had for it backfired. The Most High always miles ahead. Yep. And that's what we got to put our faith in, y'all. In these last gruesome, grotesque end days, we got to put our faith in the track record of the Most High. Study the track record, right, Hebrew? Do your best. I know we're not perfect, Hebrews, but you got to try. Try your best to purify yourself, to purify your soul. How do you do that? Well, for one, get this filthy, stinking demon demigod out of your head. It ain't no such thing as a person who's half man and half God and can be beat up and killed. That is hogwash. It's garbage. And I'm really getting sick and tired of hearing the name of JC telling me that some man who, and also he told lots of lies, telling me that this man who told all these lies and who can be killed, somehow this guy is my creator. Somehow this guy has become the Almighty himself in human form. You got to be kidding me. And then now all of a sudden he wants you to drink blood. He commanded you not to drink blood in the Old Testament, but now he comes in human form and tells you, drink my blood. I want you to drink my blood. Make it make sense, Hebrew. Oh, no, brother, no, brother. He wouldn't tell you to drink blood physically. He means drink his blood spiritually, brother. In your heart. Drink his blood in your heart. That's even worse, y'all. The Most High said don't drink blood, period. He didn't say, but one day I'm going to send my only begotten son. And when he shows up, you can drink his blood. Spiritually, y'all. Spiritually drink his blood. Are you kidding me? It's the most ridiculous nonsense I ever heard in my life. But these devils have the whole world in their headlock with lies. Don't read this. Don't read that. That book is not ordained. That book is not canon. Canon by who? You filthy, stinking heathens. And for any of you Hebrews out there that still care about what the heathens sanction, shame on you. Snap out of it, Hebrew. We in the end times. The smackdown is going down. Don't y'all see the clock ticking, Hebrews? But look, enough of me running my big black mouth, right? Because I don't want to keep you guys all night. I want you to turn with me, or if you don't have it, just listen to me. And you can write this down and go back and verify, right? Verify I'm not like your pastor, who's a liar and a thief. Be coming out of the book of Jubilees, the chapter 15. We're going to do verses 28 through 32. I repeat, the book of Jubilees, chapter 15, verse 28 and 32. Okay? Let me see. The book of Jubilees, verse 28. We're going to go 28 to 32. Okay, and it reads, listen good, Hebrew. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And command the sons of Israel, and let them observe the sign of this covenant for their generations as a perpetual ordinance. And they will not be rooted out of the land. As you guys can hear, I'm going to read that again. And command the sons of Israel. Command the whole world. And command the sons of Israel. Letting you know again, this book of Jubilees is not for everybody. Just like the scriptures is not for everybody. It's written by and it's written to the physical Hebrew Israelites. Now, you Gentiles can take hold, but you're going to have to cleave to the Israelites and take spiritual guidance and instruction from the physical Hebrew Israelites. Not none of that spiritual Jew crap. And command the sons of Israel. No, brother, it's for everybody. And command the sons of Israel, and let them observe the sign of this covenant for their generations as a perpetual ordinance. They will not be rooted out of the land. Letting you know, this is talk in the land. Keep perpetual covenants, and you won't get kicked out of the land. And this time, they had not been kicked out. Verse 29, for the command is ordained for a covenant, that they should observe it forever among all the sons of Israel. Do you hear that? Listen to this, verse 30. For Ishmael's sons and his brothers and Esau, the Lord did not cause to approach him, and he did not choose them, because they are the children of Abraham. He knew them, but he chose Israel to be his people. And he sanctified it and gathered it from among all the children of men. For they are many nations and many peoples, and all are his. And over all he has placed spirits in authority to lead them astray from him. Whoa, brother. No, brother. No way the Most High God would do that. God is love, brother. He loves everybody, the whole wide world. Read this again. And he sanctified it and gathered it from among all the children of men. For there are many nations and many peoples, and all are his. And over all, and over all he has placed spirits in authority to lead them astray from him. Wow. Did you know that, Hebrew? Verse 32. But over Israel he did not appoint any messenger or spirit, for he alone is their ruler. For he alone is their ruler. No, him and his only begotten son. For he alone is their ruler. No, brother. No, brother. You got to remember Yahweh, brother. Yehoshua. And he alone is their ruler. Clean that thick wax out your thick Hebrew skull, nigga, bro. But over Israel, he did not appoint any messenger or spirit. So none of that spirit of Christ nonsense. For he alone is their ruler. And he will preserve them and require them at the hand of his messengers and his spirits, and at the hand of all his powers, in order that he may preserve them and bless them, and that they may be his and he may be theirs. from now on and forever. Do you hear this? This is a one-on-one relationship. Ain't no idol, ain't no JC, ain't no Yehoshua, ain't no Yeshua, none of that garbage. Period. As you can see, Hebrew, not my words. We're reading out of the Holy Scriptures. Whether you understand this or can comprehend this or not, Hebrew, only the Most High can get you to see that these books are of the Most High, saying the same thing that the Old Testament is, just going into deeper and deeper detail. That's why they don't want you reading from this book. And I got plenty of other books I'm going to start reading to you guys like we're reading right now. Right now, I'm reading out of the complete 54-book Apocrypha 2022 edition. Oh, it's some stuff in here, y'all, and we are going to be getting into it. Okay? You wanna know why the nations are so deceived? Why they all got false doctrines? The Most High has sent deceiving spirits to rule over all of the other nations to lead them astray from Him. We just read it. They are not going to teach you that in your church. They're not going to teach you that. And the Old Testament says the same thing. Right now, I can't remember the king's name. I think it might have been King Ahab. The Most High said, I want him to fall, meaning I want him to die. The Most High called a meeting. I think that might have been in the 2nd Kings or 1st Kings. The Most High called a meeting and said, I want this dude to fall, meaning he wants him to be killed. He wants him dead. He said, how are we going to do this, y'all? And one spirit came before the Most High and said, I'll do this. Another spirit came and said, I'll do that. Another evil spirit said, hey, Most High, I'll go down and I'll be a lying spirit in the mouth of his prophets. I'll lead him astray, and that way he'll be brutally and viciously killed. And the Most High said, I like that idea. Go down there, do it, and you shall succeed. So it's right there in the Old Testament. The Most High wants you dead. He holds a meeting and say, how are we going to kill this guy? And then different spirits come up with different evil ideas to put you to death. And when the Most High hears the idea he likes, he says, yeah, I like that one. Do that one. Go down there and you shall succeed. And then what happened? That evil spirit came down, was a lying spirit in the mouth of the king, told him to go to war when he knew that the Most High wasn't with him, so that what? He could be viciously, brutally maimed and killed by the Lord of hosts. Won't he do it? As the Christians say, won't he do it? You daggone right he'll do it. He'll put your filthy stinking behind to death. Put you in a box. Put you 6 feet deep. And then you're going to start to learn your lesson when he puts you to death for your insolence, your insurrection. Turn with me to the book, or if you don't have it, you can pull it up on whatever device you have, or you can just listen to my big black mouth as I read. We're going to go to the book of Enoch. Yeah, you're going to find out why they tried to hide all these books, why they tried to demonize all these books so you wouldn't read it. We're going to go to the book of Enoch, all right? Let me get this, y'all. Let me find this. Let me see. Bear with me, Hebrews. Bear with me. Okay? And we are definitely going to be reading out the book of Enoch on here, y'all. They don't want you guys to know and understand. Way before the Old Testament even came out, you guys, the book of Enoch was that book. You guys got to understand this, Hebrews. But if you don't understand it yet, trust me, I'm not mad at you at all. I'm your brother. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help in whatever way I can. All I can do is bring it out. The Most High is going to decide who gets to take hold of this and who doesn't, all right? We go into the book of Enoch, chapter 15, verse 8 through 10. The book of Enoch, chapter 15, verse 8 through 10. Now, remember, we just read, y'all, these evil spirits are out here sent by God, sent by the Most High. He got evil spirits, deceiving spirits set up over all the Gentile nations to lead them astray. We just read it in Jubilees, y'all. And now we in the book of Enoch, we talking more about these spirits. The book of Enoch, chapter 15, verse 8 through 10. And now the giants who are produced from the spirits and flesh will be called evil spirits on the earth, and their dwelling will be on the earth. Verse 9, evil spirits have proceeded from their bodies because they are born from men, and their beginning and primal origin is from the holy watchers. They will be evil spirits on earth, and they will be called evil spirits. Verse 10, as for the spirits of heaven, their dwelling will be in heaven. But as for spirits of the earth, which were born on the earth, their dwelling will be on the earth. Verse 11, and the spirits of the giants afflict, oppress, destroy, attack, do battle, and work destruction on the earth, and cause trouble. They take no food, but nevertheless hunger and thirst, and cause offenses. Verse 12, and these spirits will rise up against the children of men and against the women, because they have proceeded from them. Whether you believe that or not, Hebrews, whether you can accept that or not, this is true. This is why they wanted this book hidden for so long. And for so long, they say, oh, we don't accept that. This is not canonized. We don't need you filthy, stinking, heathen, pagan, Gentile dogs to tell us what we can read. You're an abomination. You're nothing but a liar. Every one of you Gentile nations out there, you got evil spirits leading you astray. We just read it. You think I'm going to listen to you and Hebrew Israelites out there worldwide? If you are on this live or on the playback, I would encourage you, do not take your instruction from the heathens, okay? But look, there are Gentiles out there who can gain instruction, but you are going to have to cleave to the physical Israelites. That's the only place you're going to get sound doctrine from, the physical Israelites. So anybody who's willing to humble themselves, including myself, even though I'm an Israelite, I still got to humble myself and learn. We all learn from each other. If you are a Gentile out there, you're going to really have to humble down, because you always think that you're better than the Israelites. A lot of you Gentiles don't even think they're so-called black people or indigenous or whatever you want to call us. Many of you don't think that the Negroes are the Israelites. You're completely mistaken, and you'll find out soon. Many of you, it's going to be a painful revelation. Very painful. Okay? Now, I want you to turn with me. Where we going to go? We're going to go. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. We're going back to the book of Jubilees, y'all. We're going back to the book of Jubilees. We're going to do chapter 10 this time. The book of Jubilees, chapter 10. In Hebrews, if you haven't hit that like button already, please hit that like button so that your other brothers and sisters will have a chance to see this video as well. We all about sharing around here. Jubilees chapter 10 and verse 8. The book of Jubilees chapter 10 verse 8. And it reads, and the chief of spirits, Mastema, listen to this. And the chief of spirits, Mastema, came and said, Yahweh, creator, because it says Lord in capital Lord. When you know, that's Yahweh. And Mastema came and said, Yahweh, creator, let some of them remain before me, and let them listen to my voice, and do all that I will say to them. For if some of them are not left to me, I will not be able to execute the power of my will on the sons of men. For these are for corruption and leading astray before my judgment. For great is the wickedness of the sons of men. And he said, Let the 10th part of them remain before him, and let 9 parts descend into the place of condemnation. Hey, Hebrews, do y'all know what that is talking about? Do you know what that is talking about? Master came and said, Yahweh, Creator, let some of them remain before me, and let them listen to my voice and do all that I say. I will say to them, for if some of them are not left to me, I will not be able to execute the power of my will on the sons of men. For these are the corruption and leading astray before my judgment. For great is the wickedness of the sons of men. And he said, this is what Yahweh said, let the 10th part of them remain before him, and let 9 parts descend into the place of condemnation. Verse 10, and he commanded that one of us should teach Noah all their medicines, for he knew that they would not walk in uprightness, nor strive in righteousness. You guys, this evil spirit named Masterman spoke to Yahweh and said, Yahweh, Creator, let some of them remain. Don't send them all into hell. Don't send them all into destruction. Because he said, then I won't be able to execute the power of my will on the sons of men. For these are for corruption and leading astray before my judgment. Referring to what we read earlier. The Most High sends evil, deceiving spirits among all the Gentiles to lead them astray. And here this evil angel is Masterman, the chief of spirits of these deceivers. And he said, Most High, don't send them all down to the pit. Don't send them all down to condemnation, because then I'm not going to be able to exercise my will on the sons of men, because these evil angels are for the leading astray of people. He said, leave some of them. And the Most High said, what? Let the 10th part of them that remain before him, and let 9 parts descend into the place of condemnation. You know what that means? The Most High sent 90% of those demons, those evil spirits. He sent them into the bottomless. You want to call it the pit. You want to call it destruction. You want to call it whatever you want. Condemnation. They are in a place of punishment and condemnation. Believe it or not, Hebrews, 90% of them. But this evil one said, Most High, you got to leave me some of them so I can do my, exercise my will on the sons of men by leading them astray. And the Most High says, okay, you're right, because I do want you to lead them astray. Send 90% of them angels down to condemnation, but leave 10% of these evil spirits up here so that they can wreak havoc. And listen to the chief of spirits, this demon named Masterman. I'm telling you guys, I know somebody out there say, oh, no, man, that ain't true. Hebrews, only the Most High is going to be able to wake you up so you can understand what's real. I can't do it. I'm going to hit you with one last verse, Hebrew, and then I'm gone. The book of Sirach, or called Ecclesiasticus, and Sirach is the same thing, coming out of the Apocrypha. And look, here these numbers go. Y'all know how much we've been seeing numbers around here, family. The Most High truly is amazing, showing constant signs and wonders on a daily basis, family. I'll be on here all night if I started talking about that. But here it is again. Can't help but notice it is right here. 1717. Typical day seeing these double numbers, but let's read what it says. The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 17 and verse 17. And it reads, he divided the nations of the whole earth. For every nation he appointed a ruler, but Israel is the Lord's portion. Verse 18, Israel is his firstborn, whom he disciplines as he brings him up. He gives him the light of his love and never neglects him. You guys, I'm going to leave you guys with that for now. Of course, there's plenty more scripts, plenty more verses I could read, but I think you get the point. And if you came in late and you really don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you go all the way back, Hebrews. Make sure you go all the way back and listen to this video from the beginning. Brother Eli Barrow says, hope you found the Apocalypse of Abraham, brother. Real talk. Some deep revelations about J.C. Idle. You know what, brother? I have read parts of it. I don't own it. But you know what? Hold up right now. I'm about to read through this index of this complete 54 book apocrypha, right? I'm just about to read all these books aloud to let y'all know the books that I have that are in this one books that I'm gonna start reading to you guys from. But brother Eli Barrows, I don't think that is in here, but it might be. I'm about to read the contents now. But I have read parts of the Apocalypse of Abraham before, and the parts that I read, it was very deep. I've read some like I think PDFs and stuff like that, and I've listened to part of it on like audio books and stuff. It is a very good read, and I did say that I want to get that book. I don't know if I don't have it right now. You guys, I'm about to read to you right now all the books in this complete 54 book Apocrypha 2022 edition. I have the Apocrypha of Esther, Apocryphal Psalms. You guys, I can't wait to check that out. I might read that after I get off of here before I go to bed. Apocryphal Psalms, the book of Tobit. Oh, sorry, let me read this. Yeah, the book of Tobit, Judith, Wisdom. I guess that's Wisdom of Solomon. The book of Sirach, First Baruch, First Maccabees, Second Maccabees, First Esdras, Second Esdras, Third Maccabees, Fourth Maccabees, Prayer of Manasseh, Testaments of the 12 Patriarchs, Jubilees, First Enoch, Second Enoch, Third Enoch, Book of Giants, Book of Jasher, Life of Adam and Eve, Book of Creation, Testament of Abraham, Testament of Isaac, Testament of Jacob, Ladder of Jacob, Joseph and Asenath, Testament of Job, Testament of Moses, Testament of Solomon, Psalms of Solomon, Lives of the Prophets, Words of Gad the Seer, Ascension of Isaiah, Second Baruch, Third Baruch, Fourth Baruch, Revelation of Abraham. Oh my, I never even heard of this one. Revelation of Abraham, Revelation of Elijah, Revelation of Zephaniah, Apocryphon of Ezekiel, Epistle of Aristeas. And then, of course, you know, they got some of this New Testament stuff over here. I never even heard of it. Didache, Revelation of Peter, Epistle of Barnabas, 3rd Corinthians, 1st Clement, 2nd Clement, 7 epistles of Ignatius, Epistle of Polycarp to the Philippians, Martyrdom of Polycarp, Epistle of Mathetes to Diognetus, the Shepherd of Hermas, Odes of Peace, Apology of Aristides, and then Apocryphal Fragments. Those are all the books that are in there. Wow, I didn't even know all that stuff was in there. Sister Bia Lynn says, I was getting ready for work and the numbers appeared on my microwave, 5:55 a.m. You see that? You see that? You can't make this up. And you just randomly looked up at the clock and it just happened to be 5:55. And you know what? I learned from one of the elders in Israel, really the only elder in Israel that I've heard talk about it. I've heard a young brother talk about it. But only the elders in Israel, Brother Yudah, talked about it. He said he kept seeing 11:11. And it's strange because most Hebrew Israelites will be scared to look into numbers and stuff because we let the Catholics and the Christians and the Messianics, we let them scare us into looking into things. They'll just say something is evil and you'll just believe it because that's what the Catholics said. And they put the whole world in fear by killing people, raping people, stealing their land, putting them to death. So whatever comes out of the Catholic arena, people just voluntarily go along with it because subconsciously the whole world knows how it feels when you resist Catholicism. They put you to death. And nobody ever forgot about it, but now they act like they don't remember what the Catholics and Christians did. They spread Christianity by major bloodshed and oppression, by those evil spirits that the Most High put on them to lead them astray. We just read about it, y'all. But Elder Yuda said, because I knew that these numbers was not witchcraft. I knew that these numbers were a sign from the Most High, but I didn't know what they meant. Now I know one of the things that they mean for sure, because the Most High put it on the elder brother Yuda's spirit to make that video. And he said he kept seeing 11:11. So he said the Most High told him to dive into the scriptures, this book, that verse. Like, you see 555, Sister Bia Lynn, go diving in the scriptures and use 555. Like, go to the book of Psalms. You can go chapter 5. If it has 55 verses in there, go to Psalms chapter 5, the 55th verse. If not, try Psalms chapter 55, verse 5. Check it out. You might be amazed at what you see. Or try something else. Try, I don't know, just use those numbers, because the Most High is definitely speaking to us with these numbers, y'all. There's no way around it anymore. No way around it, Hebrews. Bia Lynn says, I agree with your comment before mine. I guess you're talking about Brother Eli Barrows. Brother Eli Barrows says, hope you found Apocalypse of Abraham, brother. Real talk. Some deep revelations about JC Idol. And you know what they do? I got to check out this revelation of Abraham, because sometimes what they do, they'll try to switch up the name of a book, y'all, to throw us off the scent. And we won't even know that the revelation of Abraham will mess around and be the Apocalypse of Abraham. I'm going to read it. I'm going to check it out, though. Definitely going to check that out, brother. Brother Eli Barrows says chapter 29, verse 55 is what I'm referring to in the Apocalypse of Abraham. Got you, brother. Got you. I'm definitely going to go find that when I get off here with y'all, and I'm going to go read that. I'm going to probably pull it up on Google or something. The Apocalypse of Abraham, chapter 29 and verse 55. And you know what? I'm not sure if that's because we got a brother named They Don't Want the Truth series, and he made a video further exposing JC. I can't remember if that's what he was reading out of, or he was reading out of something like rejected scriptures or something like that. Y'all, they do whatever it takes to hide scriptures from us, y'all. Bia Lynn says, I will do that. That's right. Bia Lynn says, we'll bring you the scriptures. Okay, bet. Good looking. Yeah, y'all. All these numbers y'all be seeing, you'll be surprised. And it doesn't work with every book, because some book don't have 33 chapters. But if you see in 333, break it down, either find a book with 33 chapters or a book with at least 3 chapters with 33 verses. Figure out a way to do it, y'all. You might be surprised at what you find, Hebrew. Bia Lynn says, on what you were speaking at Mr. Real. All praises. Bia Lynn says, I need to read it at Barrows. Eli Barrows says, verse 56, 57 also gets deeper. Okay, you know what? Hold up. I'm going to see right now. I'm going to see if this Apocalypse of Abraham is also the revelation of Abraham. Hold on one second, Brother Barrows. I'm about to look into this right now. Let me see. Give me 1 second, Hebrews. And also, hit that like button if you haven't hit the like button already, Hebrews. Revelation of Abraham, page 579. Okay. Let me see. Okay, brother, you know what? I'm about to read out of this book. Now, they're calling this the Revelation of Abraham. Now, if this reads exactly like the Apocalypse of Abraham, and you know how that reads, because that's what you're referring to. If I read out of this Revelation of Abraham, and it actually reads the same thing as the Apocalypse of Abraham, that's proving what I'm telling y'all. What I'm telling y'all, they will take books, right? They will hide books, and then they will take one book and call it 2 different names to really try to throw us off the track so that we won't be able to find it. Now, Brother Eli Barrows, you said chapter 29, verse 55. Let me see if we got a verse. Okay, we got to chapter 29. Let me see. Do we have how many verses we got in here? Okay, you know what? Nope, it's not that book because the Revelation of Abraham, chapter 29, it only has 18 verses. So that's not it. Okay. But I will look into that book, brother. I'm gonna go straight to that verse. And next time I come on here live, we're gonna talk about that, brother. Let me take a little picture. Bear with me, Hebrews. Take a little picture of this verse right here so I can know to look this up. Hey, brother Eli. Chapter 29, verse 55. Apocalypse of Abraham. Got it. But Hebrews, I've been running my big black mouth long enough, family. I just had to come on here and share with you guys. The Most High God sends deceiving spirits to lead the other nations astray. Anybody out there on planet Earth, if you want the truth, then look, Gentiles can speak the truth. Gentiles can actually learn the truth, but they're not going to learn it from other Gentiles. If you are a Gentile, you are going to have to learn from the physical Hebrew Israelites. That's the only way, that's the only hope you have. You're going to cleave to the physical Israelites. If not, you're going to be destroyed because that means you're going to remain under those evil, deceiving spirits who are sent by the Most High to lead you astray, and you're just going to stay there until the judgment. And when those deceiving angels get their judgment, you're going to get your judgment too. The leader of those wicked spirits said he wants to do this until his judgment. He knows he's going to be judged. He said, Most High, don't send all of the lying and evil wicked angels down to destruction. At least save me 10% of those evil spirits so that I can exercise my will on the sons of men. And the Most High says, okay, you're right. Send only 90% of the angels down to destruction. And these 10%, let them stay up here on the earth so that they can deceive men. This is serious, Hebrews. If you are a Hebrew Israelite who is getting spiritual guidance from Gentiles, you better slow your roll right now because you are getting guidance from demons. All Gentile spirituality comes from evil spirits that the Most High set up over top of them to lead them astray. Todd Bex, King David says, Todd Bex, I'm about to take this hour and a half nap before I go back to part 2 of slavery. Gotta work hard just to make ends meet, just to have fun and eat on the side outside, just enough to pay bills. Shaking my head. Yeah, King David, I'm sick of this crap. King David says, if we don't work, it's rigged out here. Facts, King David. And with that, brother, I'm going to say Todd Bex as well. Been a long day. Got to get up super early. Hebrews, I love y'all. Y'all all be safe out there. Most High willing, at some point, either tomorrow or Saturday evening, I will be going live. But you know your brother got captivity on the weekends too a lot of times. So if I go live on Saturday, it will definitely be in the evening. Or maybe I'll go tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe I'll do both. I don't know. But Most High willing, I'll definitely see you guys soon this weekend. You guys be safe out there. Peace, blessings, love, and safety to the 12 tribes of Israel who are scattered into all nations. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love all of y'all out there. Keep praying to the Most High. Keep worshiping Him alone. Do your best to keep the commandments. Love your brothers. Love your sisters. And share this video. Peace, Hebrews. Tav X.